Oh my God. I'm sorry. I have issues with my device. Okay. It tells me I can only make a reading for 20 minutes. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. So, my device has a life of its own. It decides. Okay. It decides how long the readings are going to be. I don't have a say in this. So, let's just continue and see if it's going to cut off or not. Okay. So, this is an alignment reading. It's supposed to be. Well, I understanding the situations reading, but I was pulled to do an alignment reading. Okay, and I don't know. This is probably why it's going to be short because I don't think a lot of us want to deal with certain things or certain aspects about ourselves. Okay, we don't want to deal with it. We want to hide it, or if we don't want to hide it, we just not maybe necessarily hide it from other people, but mostly not willing to face certain aspects about ourselves, and we in denial about certain things about ourselves. Okay, look at this card here, non-stealing. I don't know why this is standing out now at the moment. Okay, so that card is going to be relevant. Okay, this is what popped up. Dharma, life's purpose. This is what the universe is giving you today, life's purpose. I don't know why. Tadasana mountain pose. Okay, to me this speaks of being in a meditative state and to reflect about something. And if I tell you what came through in the meditation, you will understand where I'm going with this and why you need to meditate. I don't know if this has something to do with your life purpose or what this is, but when I did your meditation, let me just get the book here. I made a lot of notes, as you can see here. Okay, there is a few things that came through. First of all, how much is enough? Okay, how do you know when you give too little or when a little is too little, and when do you know when enough is enough? Okay, this is what came through. It's almost like this is a scenario that my collective might find themselves in, okay, where they ask themselves when is a little too little and when is something too much. Okay, because the other thing that also came through is that card. What card is that? I think it's the Page of Cups. In my tarot deck, in my specific tarot deck that I use, the Karma Music tarot deck, I think it's a Page of Cups where it's a woman. She sits with a book and she reflects, and this came up in the meditation. Okay, and this is also the power of knowledge. Okay, because she has a book and she's reflecting. So how much, when you have knowledge about something, when you have knowledge about something, when do you feel it's too little, or there might be a scenario where there are information withheld, okay, or a person doesn't know enough about something, or in some cases there could be an overwhelming of information or whatever this. In other words, there's too much. There's an excess of something. Excess, not excess in A double C E is excess and E X C E, excessive. Okay, and then the other one scenario is it's like there's an imbalance there. Okay, there's some type of imbalance that I pick up about too little and too much, and it's regarding knowledge. Or yes, it's regarding knowledge. This is why I decided to do an alignment reading. Okay, the other thing that also came through is when seeing something that's old. It could be an old situation, but seeing it through a new lens. The other thing that also came through is curiosity. Okay, I don't know if when you want to gain knowledge about something, obviously you're going to be curious about it, which is a good thing. Okay, but this is also what came through. Curiosity is also gluttony. Okay, curiosity is also a form of a gluttonous behavior. In other words, if you pry too much into something, you start becoming nosy. It's like someone being nosy about something. I don't know if I'm talking to a collective who's nosy about a specific person or individual or people or scenario or situation. But curiosity can also be seen as a gluttonous behavior, because if you have too much excessiveness of in that regard, okay? Because there's this quote also that came through: curiosity is gluttony, to see is to devour. Okay? This is exactly what to see is to devour. What the hell that even means, I don't know. The other thing that I also want to mention is when the gluttonous thing came through, there's also this card, I think it's the Three of Coins, where this man holds onto this coin. Okay, that's greed. I don't know if that has something to do with greeding, being greedy about something. Can you just hold on a second, please? So sorry about that. Okay, I had to blow my nose. My nose is blocked. I have allergies. I have allergies early morning already. Anyway, the other thing that also came through is there are different forms of gluttony. Okay, different types of gluttony. Gluttony is not only associated with someone that eats too much. Gluttony can be associated, like I said, with someone being too curious about something, and this leads to being nosy and prying into things that they should leave alone, basically, like other people's lives. Okay, and the other thing that I also want to mention is you get people that are gluttonous in that regard. You get people that are gluttonous in the form of they eat too much or they drink too much. Okay, and what's coming through is this is what the temperance is about. It's about striking balance. It's about creating that balance, and it's almost like the universe is saying you can do things. Okay, you can have wonderful meals, like that steak that you want, or whatever. You just don't have to go overboard, because this is what came through: the source of physical and mental infirmity. Okay, the source of physical and mental infirmity. What is the source of physical and mental infirmity? It's being gluttonous. Okay, gluttonous in many forms. Okay, so this is where all diseases start, whether it's a disease of greed. Okay, diseases start this way, and you have to look at it from a broader perspective. Okay, don't only look at it from your perspective, where you look at it from a personal perspective, but see the bigger picture here as to how gluttony plays a role in how the world is ruled, how people make their decisions, how they think, how they feel, why are they greedy. Okay, the other thing that also came through is this: I think one of the biggest reasons why greed is such a prevalent thing in our society is fear of insecurity. Okay, a fear of insecurity. I don't know where the hell this reading is going. People have a fear of insecurity. They become gluttonous. They become greedy with energy. They become greedy with their resources. Okay, because they have a fear of lack. They have a fear of lack. It's people that have a fear of lack. And what they do is they overindulge. In some cases, not all the cases. Okay, and I'm not necessarily speaking about people who eat. Okay. I was also overweight, so I'm not judgmental in that regard. Okay. The weight that I had was mostly because baby fat, like I was pregnant with my kids, and I never lost the weight. Okay. I was too lazy, basically, to be honest, to exercise and stuff like that. So I got fat because I got pregnant, and when you're pregnant, you have to eat for yourself and for the baby. So let's start the reading, okay? Body, mind, spirit, alignment. First card you got is the Two of Wands, okay? In body. Second card is mind. It's the Star card. Wow, the This is so cool. I love this. Let's just see where this reading is going, okay? The last card under Spirit is the Two of Swords. So I hope you got what I said about the gluttonous thing, okay? Gluttony comes in many forms. People need to stop having a linear perspective about things. Greed comes in many forms. And if you take greed and you like make an what do you call that? Like a mind map, okay, and you attach different, how do I, well, I see a mind map in my head, okay, with the word greed, and it has different branches, okay, it has different branches and it sprouts out into different directions. So at the end of the day, it all boils down to gluttonous behavior, to being overindulgent in some regard, or having a fear of lack or fear of not having enough, okay? Because there's this other thing that also came through is force feeding, and I'm going to tell you, I don't know why this, I don't like the fact that this came through, but I'm going to tell you what I mean with this. Source of infirmity can, gluttonous behavior or greed is the source of our infirmity, okay? And it brings about physical and mental weakness. Okay, and if you are gluttonous in your eating, you're going to have a physical weakness, okay, in your health. And if you are gluttonous in thought, okay, you're going to overfeed yourself. There are reasons why we have stages in life and why certain things are given to us at a certain stage. It's because at some stage in our life we're not ready to receive certain information. Okay, this is why things happen to us in increments, in stages, in phases. Because I believe that in order, if a person, it's like, yeah, the power of knowledge, too little is too dangerous and too much can be overwhelming. Okay, too much information can be overwhelming, and then what happens if you give a person too much information? They shut down like a clam, and there's this protective security mechanism, or this fight or flight mode that kicks in. Okay, so this is why it's important. I don't know who I'm speaking to. This is why it's important that you say, for instance, we have to look at people as if they are children, okay? We have to look at people as if they are children, and we have to feed them accordingly, according to their tummy, according to the size of their stomach, okay? And this is where force feeding comes in. I can remember my mom was, it's something that my mom told me. She was a nurse, okay? She's 80 years old. She's over 80 years old, and she told me about this practice. I don't know if they practice it in the hospitals, where they actually, when kids don't want to eat, okay, they force feed the kids. And sometimes these kids were malnutrition kids, and and they didn't want these kids to die, obviously. And they force feed these kids, which at the end of the day I felt was a little too extreme. Maybe you could actually start off small, okay? Because force feeding is something that a lot of parents also do to their kids, okay, is to force feed their kids. And they have to ask themselves, why do you feel the need to force feed a child? It's not something that happened in some hospitals where they did it. I'm not saying it happened, okay? She told me about incidences of this. But that was when, back then, when she was still working, when she was still a nurse. So I don't know who I'm speaking to here. I don't know who I'm picking up here. Okay. So this is at the bottom of the deck is the Wise Woman card. The Wise Woman is the number 2 card in the Major Arcana. And it's a High Priestess. Okay, it speaks of things being hidden. It also speaks of trusting your intuition and trusting yourself, okay? This is the first card, is your body. It's the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is someone investing. This man is investing in this young individual. He's teaching this young individual his skill as a guitar player. He's passing on this gift. Okay, he's passing on a gift. And what I pick up here with this Two of Wands is almost like an alignment. Okay. But the other thing I'd also pick up here is with this Two of Wands in the material state. It's in your material state. Okay. So your body is also your material. There might be a lack of, it's like someone thinking small. Okay. This person here is thinking small. In other words, this person I detect here in the material state, almost like someone that's in a specific energy. The Two of Wands in the original tarot deck is a man. He's like, he's looking over the horizon. He's planning the future, okay? But here in this case, this person is, there's some type of small-mindedness here, and this is not insult, okay? It's almost like someone lacking something, maybe lacking courage. This individual is lacking courage here in the material state. This is what I pick up here. Someone that lacks courage, okay? Fear of the unknown. That's why this person is standing. It's a man, is standing and is looking out over the horizon in the original tarot deck. Okay, so he's in this position where he just stands there and he's just looking at something. He's not moving. So this is the type of energy that I pick up. Someone just standing there, not moving. Okay. Maybe this person is fearful. Maybe this person lacks courage. I don't know what this is. Okay, the second card is the mind, and this is the star card. Okay, the star card is a number 17 card in the major arcana. This is beautiful because the star card speaks of miracles. It speaks of renewal and hope, inner clarity, having faith. Okay, and this is under your emotional state, which is in your mind, and this is what the universe is wanting to tell you. Okay, maybe having faith in the unknown. It's difficult, I know. I don't know what you're dealing with here. But the universe is requiring you in your emotional state to overcome this fear-based state, to step into this, the star card energy, to create this inner clarity. Maybe this individual could be suffering from depression or something. If that's not the case, depression could be an underlying factor here. But if that's not the case, there might be a lot of arrogance also associated with this energy. Okay, and this is also creating a block for this individual. Maybe, I don't know why I pick up arrogance here in the emotional state. The arrogance comes from this individual. I don't know why this is coming through. Let me just get here. Like I said, you got under emotional state the star card, which is amazing. Okay, it's like this person may be lacking faith. Okay, this person may be lacking faith. Can you just hold on a second, please? I'm just going to pause quickly. Okay, I have to continue now. The thing is going to switch off now. I don't know what this is here, but there's an arrogance. Maybe this person feels, I don't know, in some cases, some people may be feeling ignored here in this emotional state. They may feel isolated as well. And this is the energy that they need to step into. With your spirit, you have the Two of Swords indecisiveness is coming through today. Someone being indecisive. Like I see, this is a stuck energy. And there's nothing much I can tell you to do. I cannot tell you to this. When it's a Two of Swords, it's someone in the head. And this is someone that's imposing this on themselves, okay? This person is blocking something. This person is blocking something. They're blocking, I don't know what this is, but they're blocking something, okay? This is your reading. I have to go. The time is almost over. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please take care. Bye.